It's actually amazing that anyone who clicks on this video right now, that's you, man, that's you. Genuinely proud of you. Because it means that you're not like everyone else. You're trying to stop negative thoughts from entering your brain. If anything, you've noticed that there's negative thoughts entering your brain and you want to be positive, which is amazing. That means that you've actually thought to yourself, you've had time to think to yourself. So you clicked on this video because you want to think positive, okay? And I also want to help you, okay? I want to help you because you've clicked on this video because you're having negative thoughts. I hope these tips can help you bring some positivity into your life and actually help you move forward. And if you're not already into self-improvement, I hope this pushes you into starting self-improvement. Okay, that's the reason I'm here. Okay, we'll start with number 1. By the way, bro, if you're new, my name is Vanch, and I'm really glad that this video is made it onto your feed or your For You page, because it means that you're not like everyone else. It means that you're different. It means you're actually trying to improve yourself, and you're not willing to watch low dopamine content, and you're willing to actually watch long format content that is able to help you and educate you to move forward. I upload 2 to 3 videos a day where I talk about bad habits and good habits that you need to do, bad habits you need to avoid, and lessons and teachings for self-improvement to help you push yourself forward quicker than I push myself forward. So I want you to click down there on the subscribe and the post notifications so that you can see more videos like this, you can see more videos of me uploading, and you can apply the lessons that I upload 2 to 3 every day so you can have things to apply. Do it, it's a win-win for both of us, so I can get my dopamine spike that I have someone else to teach, and you can actually get the lessons and the improvement, the value that I'm providing. Do it now, win-win, both of us. The first thing that I can do to bring some positivity into my life, which I think is the most important factor, is my self-image. Create a powerful self-image. Okay? Mold yourself, you'll mold your reality so that you're the kind of person who everyone respects, who everyone looks up to, who everyone listens to, who everyone comes to for advice. Create a self-image of yourself to make that the case. Create an identity of yourself so you start doing the actions of a person who is like that. Create a self-image. If you have a negative self-image where you're looking down on yourself, I'm not confident, I'm not this, I'm not this, I'm not that, then obviously you're going to be negative about yourself. Like, no wonder, right? So think about who you are and who you want to be and create a self-image. Think about the assets you have. Think about what makes you a good person. And use that to mold your self-image, to make you realize that you're a better person than you think you are. You can deal with a lot more than you think. You just haven't been put through the opportunities to actually prove yourself. You are worth and have the capability to do so much more. Create that self-image. Make yourself realize that you are capable. You are a powerful person. You have the potential to do a lot. Make that self-image. And that will improve your positivity. Number 2, I think this is also really important because you're some of the 3 people you spend your most time around. It was like 3 or 5, the people you spend your most time around. And if you spend your time around negative people, most of the time you're going to be negative. And how can you tell if someone's a negative person if they're not your friend, right? How can you tell? Well, Jordan Peterson wrote, there was a couple of rules which he didn't include in his book. And 2 were, be careful who you share good news to, and be careful who you share bad news to. Okay? And these are really important and they resonate with people a lot of the time. And the reason for that is that if you have a friend that you go to and you tell them good news and you'd be like, oh, this really great thing happened to me, and then they say, oh, why did that happen to you? That shouldn't have happened to you. You don't deserve it, and blah, blah, blah. They're not your friend. Okay? They're a negative person because they've noticed that you climbed the mountain that they wanted to climb and you got the results. And they didn't have the discipline, the determination enough to climb that mountain. So that's why they're negative to you. That's why they hate on you. Because you've done what they couldn't. And it shows them that they weren't able to do the thing that they wanted to do, and someone else was. And it hurts them. And makes them negative to you. And if you spend most of your time around these kind of people, then you're going to end up being negative too. So be careful who you spend your time around. And when you notice these things, you cut them off. Stop being around them. Don't waste your time with people like this. Alright? Cut out negative people. That's number 2. Okay, and the third one is, if you have a problem impeding, something that's overwhelming you, that's on a long enough time frame, I want you to shorten your time frame. Okay? Instead of thinking about the next year, we need to shorten that time frame so that you're not thinking about so far ahead. Okay? So if it's not the next year, it's the next month. If it's not the next month, it's the next week. If it's not the next week, it's the next day. If it's not the next day, it's the next minute. And some people need to do that. Some people genuinely need to focus on shorter time frames instead of going so far ahead into the future, because then you become overwhelmed with everything that is to happen. Focus on what's just about to happen. Focus on the present. Focus on the shorter time frame. If anything, going down from focusing on what's going to happen the next year to what's going to happen the next day can be so relieving for some people. Think about what you're to do next. Think about what it is that you can do to move you forward within the next minute. To move your actions forward. It could simply be that you're in the shower right now, you're thinking about this. Okay, after this shower, I'm going to grab my towel, I'm going to dry myself, walk to my room. That could be the next thing that you're thinking of. And then once you're in your room, you can think, oh, okay, I'm going to put some fresh clothes on, pick up a paper, start doing some work. And that will get you into a much more productive state than think about what you're going to do in the next year. Okay? Think smaller time frames. Right. Number 4. This one is kind of important as well. It's setting goals. If you don't have a goal, you're aimless. And if you're aimless, you have no positive emotion. Understand? You don't have a goal, you have no positive emotion. All the pleasure is in the journey to, the journey towards. If you don't have a goal, you have no journey. You have no journey towards. And that's where the dopamine is released. That's where the positive emotion is released. It's not when you get to the goal. You know this. It's that whenever you get to a goal, something that you've tried to do, the positive emotion wasn't released there. It was when you had the things that pushed you forward towards that goal. The little mountains that you climbed. Say you were going for a goal of a 220 deadlift. When you hit that 200 deadlift really easily, that was the positive emotion. That was the journey to the goal that made you excited to eventually hit that goal. So it's about having a journey to, a journey towards. And if you don't have that, you don't have positive emotion. Have a goal and work towards it. Okay? Simple. Number 5. You're going to think that this is the least important one of them all. If anything, I think this is the most important one. And this is something you should do with the other things I've told you. And that is to smile. It's a principle from How to Win Friends and Influence People. You want to talk to more people? You want to be more confident? Smile. You want to be a happy person? You want to release more serotonin? You want more dopamine? Smile. It all comes down to smiling. You smile, everyone else around you smiles. Positive environment. It induces happiness. So you want to be more positive? Smile. Okay? Like that. And the way you do it, right, the way that you get good at smiling is that you think about something positive. Think about something that was funny, something positive that happened in your life. And think about that in your head, close your eyes and meditate on it, and you will start smiling. And then grab that and replicate that whenever you're walking around. And that's how you smile. And that's how it'll make everyone else happy around you, and it'll make you happy as well. Do those things. Alright, bro. I'm genuinely glad that you've clicked and you've watched this point in the video. I'm so happy to help someone like you to move forward and to improve themselves. It's great to see people like you watching this video. Keep watching this kind of shit and push yourself forward, man. Genuinely. Alright, peace. Go get it.